back to my life. If we get to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and if you hit the like button by starting another season. Yeah, I think one take so many years I got left my contract. Well, that is that or that loading to the next season. Let me know which team should I go to once my contract is up. I'm going to the Warriors. If I stay with the Warriors, I'll go to the Lakers or Celtics. Got 3 more years left on my contract. Contract's never be up to get 24. Got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, me, Kai Baldwin, Jordan Poole, Draymond, CP, three, Carl, Rodney Hood, Carl Anderson, Damian Jones, Thaddeus Young, and the White Pedal. More my coach keeps sending me to the bench. Starter. Like Jersey starter. Helped us win a championship last season. Matter of fact, how many three championships? But in general, 9. Up to win 3. So I was 30 years started for them. But Michael Tibbet, corner. You got 10 quarters to Hall of Fame. Facing the Nuggets, we're going to see what we did in the playoffs. So they're making any changes. Nope. I don't look like it's looking into it.
p.m. Eastern, and there will be a broadcasting spotlight of fans who interact with the league on social media using the hashtag #Let'sGo2KL. There's also going to be a virtual prize payment, so make sure you tune in and see what the turn is all about. Next week, we are celebrating you, the 2K community. It's our annual 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Nuggets. For the Golden State Warriors, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal the first win of the year. Nuggets, Warriors.
Let's get
This is it.
this first win of the season.
The regular season is set to begin, and let's see what Denver has coming up. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. Now, Golden State's starting five. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Curry. Then it's Jones. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. And for Denver, McDaniels is out there with Little. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Paul George. And it's Irving at point guard. And that one, good. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Mark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning? Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special. And I always look forward to that opening night. The clock is at 3, and finished off by Edwards. Here he comes, and there he goes. Look at him punish that rim. Boy, the guys on the bench loving that.
Let's go.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
When he stops,
George dishes to Capella. Knocks it loose. George finds Capella. Now here's McDaniel. A three-pointer is right on target. Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball. And Curry throws it down. The finish was nice, but the setup was better. Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff. And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Wiggins throws it down. Off the dribble drive, Wiggins gets a step. Hard to get in front of him after that.
Thank God. Let's go. You need to stop him. You can't go your fleet out. Let's go. You need to stop him. You need to fleet out. The way he looks. So.
Up top, Capella pass to George. In the corner, Irving with it. A Trey.
Nope.
The rebound goes to the Warriors. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today. And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring. Now, here is Irvin. And it's good, 2 points. It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact. Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Purple.
George looking over the floor. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Oh, Curry.
The Nuggets trail by 3. And the jump by Capella. No defense going to stop that throw down by Capella right there. Here's Curry and the jam by Steph Curry. Taking matters into his own head. Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish. And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh my God.
Yep, that one goes. Irving's excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane. Well, you can be the judge of if it Oh!
Never mind to get stops.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap. Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there. And rejection by McDaniel. They recover. Curry passes to Edwards. Goes back up. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Edwards got 6. And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get on the ball when they're open. And that one's good, Irving. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Curry, and Curry throws it down. When Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness is really hard to contain. Irving passes to McDaniels. Back to Irving. Capella kicks to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now. No doubt about it. And Kevin, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum.
Let's go.
Those are guys that have really feasted and carved out a
That-
niche for themselves in the NBA.
Can I get the board?
To take and make jump shots. And I love that list. You're right on.
Nope.
And again, Denver, no good. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open, lucky, right there. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And that one is good. He has spot. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up. High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. 5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone. I think they got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this. Jamal Murray is checked in for Denver. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis. Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? You better be ready to scrap. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers from last season. Number 5, the Warriors. And this team
in terms of scoring off the turnovers. That became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Good D.
Warriors lead. Curry dishes to Green. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
The wide open shot by Little. Off target from outside. And so it's Golden State with it. And Curry throws it.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the
Well,
defense.
Murray with it. Now defended by Wiggins to the right side. Capella against Jones. And it's George finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Capella, the basket converter. Here's Capella. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edward. Here's Wiggins. Oh,
Let's go. That's how you play defense. Let's go. Let's stop. Go.
Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Edwards against George.
Nope.
And he gets the bucket.
How?
George has got his third basket of the night. Warriors leading by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one, I'm sure. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
The aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force. And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And it's
Good
off
D.
for 3-point range. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
The swing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
It's George on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Wood.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 14. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
As to Green, from deep 3-point range.
And
That's good.
despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Curry with the steal. Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Wiggins kicks to Green. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Green's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Well,
The 3 from George.
why did you put that in my face like that, bro?
Zubac's the best in work. Quickly. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Edwards.
What?
It is good.
Buzzer beater. Let's go.
Resourceful move
Open
there,
them.
ending the period on a high note. Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
That's why you gotta have me start me. I hope one game you can start me. Don't bench me.
Production has been
Start me.
as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
mentality, how we play, how we move the ball, how selfish we are. That's mentality.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a
Mhm.
And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period,
Good
they
job.
looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter, we've got Green. Edwards is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jones in at the center position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin.
Okay.
Mike Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Outside for Murray. 14 feet away. And again, Denver, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Green. Backed in off the glass. Green's got 7 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Okay. Let's
What
go.
about the coaching staff here now? I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murray against Curry.
Nope.
And Jones sends it back. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Dallas.
Let's go.
And their balanced effort at both ends
29-22.
has hushed
Whooping them.
Yeah, you
Let's
said
go.
the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Hands it from downtown.
Where's the help?
Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Edwards. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this offense is in a
2-3 on me.
rhythm.
Bro,
You
going
can
right
see
back.
how
Let's
they're
go.
finishing their play.
You score, I'll score.
This is borderline ridiculous. I mean,
I'll just go. Every single time you play
right
that,
in the bottom of the bucket.
triple.
Murray outside.
Nope.
Wow. Came big.
Challenge that. Look at that challenge.
4-point play. Going to the line for 3 free throws.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bend with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Denver making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Here's Edwards. Drills the 3-pointer. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Simple. Let's go.
Irving against Edwards. Irving passes to Zubac. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. And pushing up his Golden State Warriors again in transition. And Green slams it in.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Irving drives in.
Here, dude.
Warriors with the rebound.
Good hope.
Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand
Oh.
of basketballs had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Zubac kicks to Irving. Will it go? And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And Curry, here we go. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. Just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Valentine. Covered by Wiggins. Irving can't get it to go. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up to the Warriors. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand for the Nuggets. Little, he's checked in for Christian Wood. And it's McDaniels in for Murray. The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Outside Irving. No good on the three. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here is McDaniel. He has 5. Back to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 11.
That goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
They get it back. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
But, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Back to Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know.
But, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players.
Let's go.
It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Irving. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. And it's Green missing.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's McDaniels, and he punches the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Curry outside.
Or not.
It's by the Nuggets.
Oh my.
And the whistle blows on a violation. He went over it back.
Backward.
As we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at him. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the vote.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And the basket by Curry.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the league grows.
Cover.
Irving, 18 points for him. Outside, George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up
Let's
to
go.
be a great game. I mean, strong
Get it.
performances
Michael.
throughout, and they've really been strong on
2 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's go.
High
Go.
post. Irving can't hit. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting
Let's go.
the ball well.
What a play from Wiggins. Fantastic in out-quicking the defense off the dribble. Bang!
Boom. Back up.
1:43 left in the first half of basketball. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough. Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be
Lock up.
perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A nice shot by George.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Irving against Curry. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 34 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Zubac's with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. George, that's a two-pointer.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Here's Edwards. Slam goal, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now. Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Little. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nuggets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's George over Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with play better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Golden State's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Golden State's moving it around. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. If there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside. We send you over David Aldridge from the sideline.
Finish this game off strong. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping him off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph.
We're struggling on defense
All
right
right,
now.
David, thank you. We'll be back
Well,
after
because we got the
the
lead.
start of the
But how they gonna score after we just scored? Just off the inbound. We stops. It's not
Started
good.
here with Shaq and Penny, and the first half was
Skip
all
all
about
this.
Stephen Curry. He ended up with 36 points, 2 rebounds. That about wraps it up. Time now for the And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more
That's
evenly
good.
in the second. Curry Murray has been sensational.
Taking over the
Done
third
a
quarter.
fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the laps courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Clint Capella is out there with Little. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Irving. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Edwards, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the
Okay,
aggressors,
let's get it.
taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the cut by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And Edwards with the stuff.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Denver shooting 43% from the field. On the wing, George. Edwards
Get
defending.
that.
George, no good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
And both free throws good for Green. Green is a point guard. You must have
Come
had
on,
so
let's
much
go.
fun being surrounded
Get
by
it.
so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era.
So
back
quit
then.
fouling.
But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple.
Rare, you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the Warriors miss again. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. He wasn't looking to draw contact and he was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Simple. Let's go.
The pass to McDaniels. The feed to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
Second free throw, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Edwards can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. George against Edwards. And another miss by Denver.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
The Nuggets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now, here is Irvin. He's got 21. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. Good on the shot. Edwards got 37.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, George passes it to Little. Here's McDaniels. He has 7. No good there with the step back jam.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Edwards. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And here's George for 3. And another miss by Denver.
Why shoot that in my
Not a
face?
whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Irving from long range. Buries the long range jumper. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Here's Edwards. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Christian Wood comes in for McDaniels, and Murray subbed in for Jordan. Pass to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Capella kicks to Little. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 5. Irving. Nice concentration here. The double clutch layup. Irving's got 26.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Now here's Little. He's guarded closely. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Green slams it in.
And that relentless motor. When Green gets in the zone, he just elevates the play of everyone around it.
Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. The pass to Little. Now Murray.
Come go.
Inside. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He has 28 points for the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Edwards. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to
Come on. What up? No, no life.
Here's Irving.
Nope.
Wiggins with the block.
Great
Nope.
read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out, but return the sender posted. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he squeezes hard.
Come on, come on.
And a wide open look for Irving.
Nope.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Curry.
And one.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And here is Murray. He's got 5. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's the Warriors. On the break, Edwards leading the charge.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them. Those quick buckets
Come
are
on,
easy money. I love to see that.
Capella finds Murray. Over to the left wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Edwards. Off target with his 3. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Quickly, guarded by Kirk. There's the 3. Murray surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And we usually
Let's
see
go.
Curry score from further out, but he still has the athleticism to rock the rim.
Is that better? You see it now? Is that better? Can you see it now? How's that look now? Does that look?
Quickly, guarded by
Too dark. Can you see it now? Who knows if you can see it or what?
Curry.
Michael.
Green with the block. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded close. And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Wood passes to Murray.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Edwards can't hit.
Oh,
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Now, here's Valentine. Edwards defending. Wide open look here for Murray. Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Zubac is checked in for Christian Wood.
oh, Clemple. We left in the third.
Here's Murray.
Oh,
He has 5. Clock at 4. Quickly. Shot is good.
How?
Bring that in. 8 points for him. Golden State's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Passes it to Zubac.
oh, Clemple.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray, no good.
He has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And it's Green with the jam.
Man, this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
24-70. Let's go.
And stolen by Wiggins. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball.
Good
Smart
ball.
basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Yeah.
Pass to Capella. Ball's knocked loose. Kicks to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after.
See if we win this rest of this game. Looks like it's because of blowout. Look at that defense last season. Whoa.
And it's time to bring up a State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. But shooting at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry is out there with Edwards. Then it's Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Zubac no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Let's go.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely
30
dominant.
to 72.
Last 12 coming off assists.
George, that's a 2-pointer.
Nope.
The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking the scoring move. This time, Wiggins.
No life. No life. 32 to 72. Oh.
Quickly,
Stop.
Edwards defending. Quickly,
Flip out.
closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions. Like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin. And I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today. And they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be unfortunately as much as we all like to see it.
Outside, Jones. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
Let's go.
The story of this second half: one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such
a no way. No way. Stop.
George, that's a 2-pointer.
Why are you shooting that in my face, George?
Here's Edwards. Let's go. Incredible.
Let's go.
61 points.
Yep.
8 minutes left in the fourth. Finish me off, bro. Let's go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Get
Yeah,
that.
it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
40, the same 6 in the life. Oh, 10 minutes left.
George against
Four.
him.
You know, strong. Let's go.
Outside,
Get it.
George. Stripped away. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got. Oh, what a dunk!
Great speed by Wiggins there. I mean, makes him a dominant finisher in transition. Speed kills, and oftentimes you can't control it.
Edwards against George.
Couple.
And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind,
Good day.
titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history.
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA and basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys: Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. Measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Jones, the best to Edwards. Curry trying to break free. And there's Edwards on the assist by Jones.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots,
Well,
at
6
the
minutes
rim,
left in the fourth.
no
Finish me off, bro.
wonder
Let's
you're
go.
losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Perfect.
For that piece, so that my goddamn face. I'm defender for our goddamn reason. Let's go.
Frustration.
Go.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Well,
Yes, he
something
does.
looking
That's what
for
we call
Couple.
helium. East rising and helium.
No way. 148 to 6.
To end the cold streak, out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's a moment
There.
he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Warriors shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to Marion. Over Jones. And Jones sends it back. Fast break, here they come. Here's Edwards. Hits it again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
He throw good, Edwards. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least, it feels like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
you know, every stage of life though has its joys, and listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's true.
Well, 20 goes in the fourth. It's more comfortable. Let's get it.
He loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
We're taken out of UNLV, 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Goes up, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Quickly guarded by Curry. Outside Irving, over Edwards. Jump shot is good. Irving's got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Let's go.
He throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
No, he missed off in the fourth.
Smooth as
No,
silk,
from-
even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, is that combination of power and power. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Curry against Irving. And Curry throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh,
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. And so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Curry. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
come on, guys. 2 minutes left in this fourth.
Greg, and he
This is versus game off strong. Let's go. Get this win.
That's a great question.
Let him
You
have
know,
that.
I-
Let him
I
have
can
it.
see,
But no threes. Or no easy look.
streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is, nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff right now. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. 20 feet out. And all will come to win that time before dropping in. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half. Here's Edwards. Poole the pass to Edwards. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something
Well, that's
we
no
say
fourth.
about him a lot.
Got this win.
Marion outside. Shot clock at 6. Quickly. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early. You're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Buckets.
And, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Free throw good, Edwards.